Wait. Uh-oh. Wait. Move after. Okay. Sorry, I dropped my light. So let's try this again. If you hear some cartoons, obviously Aston has her tablet going. Um, so yeah, so we are retrying to do this. Retrying to do my makeup all the way in the evening now. Earlier, much earlier than this afternoon, I tried to. It was really early in the afternoon. Tried to go live. It's actually in the morning still. It was like 11. Tried to go live to do my makeup, but as you can see, Aston likes to sit. That's why I like to do my makeup when she's taking her nap. Like if I'm going to do like a get ready with me live or whatever, create content. I like to do it when she's taking her nap because it's really hard for me to do my makeup if she's right here sitting in my lap. So, oh, wait, hold on. I'm just getting everything set up and then I'm going to like do my little intro and everything. But thanks for popping in. Welcome to the live. Aspen's excited. She likes this song, ABC song, by Lingo Kids. Aspen likes the Lingo Kids, Gracie's Corner, Miss Rachel, something else. Veggie Tales in the City. Veggie Tales in the City. I already did my primer because, like I said, I was trying to go live. So I already primed my face, but that's all the way from this morning. But I'm literally just creating content, and it's evening now, so I'm not going to reapply it. Just mascara. I just like to have everything already set up so that way I can just grab everything. So it starts. I keep all my brushes in the Ziploc bag because usually I'm doing my makeup on the go. So like in the car. So I just keep everything in that Ziploc bag for the brushes. Oh, I need a wipe for this. Ooh, y'all can see the setup. For the mirror, it looks a little dirty. Yes, I need to wipe that. See, this is why I don't like doing my makeup because she's sitting on me. So. Watch out, little girl. Move it. Move it. So I'm just use this baby wipe. Okay. Alright. So now we are good to go to get started. Good. See, now you can see yourself. Hi. Happy hump day. Thanks for watching. You see how much clearer that is? Now you can see. I have my I'm doing my live on my cell phone and it's propped up on my laptop because Aston broke my laptop, as I always keep mentioning. Having kids, they break all your electronics, they break everything. That's why you should always think twice if you're considering having children. It's very expensive. You have to keep replacing everything. Yeah, like when I was trying to go live this morning, the reason I stopped was because Aston had broken my charger. She kept trying to sit in my lap. I was going live, but I was charging my phone, and she was so determined to sit in my lap. So she ended up like kicking the whole setup down, and then the charger ripped out of the wall, and it like broke. Like the little piece that's actually in there, like broke off the cord. So I'm like, I had to go get a new charger because my battery was already on like 44%. But anyways, okay. Gotta clear my throat real quick. And I'm really paranoid because my nose keeps feeling like wet. But anyways. Alright. See, it's hard for me because like if she's right here, I don't want to be like screaming in her ears. Anyways, hey you guys, it's Dinah and welcome back to another live. Long time no see. So we're just going to be doing our makeup. Try to do it a little fast, but not too fast because we don't want to rush with cray. So I'll give myself about an hour. I'm just going to do a soft, light beat, just something quick and soft and gentle, just soft, gentle summertime. Because I'm just creating content and creating content for TikTok. Was supposed to do this like weeks ago, so I got like 4 videos I need to do tonight. So I'll do that. I may go live on my TikTok. Oh, I forgot to link my TikTok in the description box, but I'll do that when this is over. But yeah, it's pretty much the same as Dinah.Diaries 7 on TikTok. That's right, baby. So make sure you follow me there. It is true what they say. It's really easier to grow on TikTok versus YouTube. I have been on YouTube for years before I finally got 1,000 subscribers. I've only been on TikTok for a few months and I already got over 1,000 subscribers. It's way easier. But yeah. Let me do my makeup because I'm just going to be running my mouth. I have my hair tied up. I'm going to do a review on this hair. That's going to be one of the videos that I do tonight for the TikTok. But yes, welcome to another live. So we're going to be talking about, okay, this is not going to work with her. Seriously. Okay. So we're basically, go little girl. We're going to be discussing, or I'm going to be talking about, I'm just going to like make mention, because I don't want that to be like the topic focal point, but I'm going to make mention of like, basically like signs of the times, like we're living in the last days, and you know, if you look around yourself, like you know Christ is on his way back. It's just very evident with everything we see. And the reason I brought that up is because my sister is always calling or texting me about all these latest viruses that keep coming out. And it's so funny because what was the virus? The hantavirus. So when I had seen that, this was before summer really like happened. This was like during spring. I saw the hantavirus. And I was like, I'm going to be in the house for the summer. I always like to start off with my eyebrows. So I want to get like those little thin pencils, super tiny thin markers or pencils for eyebrows, so I could draw those natural strokes. But the reason why I don't think that works for me is because my eyebrows are already naturally thick. Forever, they've always been naturally thick. Obviously, I waxed my eyebrows before I don't want to say shave, but you know, like trimmed them. I've trimmed them before, like, because you know I wanted to see what it's like to have like thinner eyebrows. I like my eyebrows thick and full. That's just my aesthetic. People just know me for my full eyebrows. Funny thing, I never even noticed that, like when I was younger. I never noticed until like I started doing makeup, and I would do my eyebrows super thick, not realizing like they're already thick, so I didn't have to like overdraw them and stuff. But then I had like this one cousin when I was like living in Arizona, and he saw a video of me on YouTube with my eyebrows. He said, "Whoa." He said, "You sure do got a set of eyebrows on you?" So it wasn't until he said something, and I was like, "My eyebrows, they little tickle." The sun is setting. Obviously, that's why it looks like this. So, as you can see, I'm facing west. But anyways, what else? What are we looking for? So I'm just going to paint my eyebrows. I had stop, little girl, go on, yeah, go on. Also, I need to do like an hour because I want to take her outside. It's nice today, but it was like really hot, like super hot. I don't want to take her out when it's super hot. I'd rather take her out in the evening when the sun's going down, so that I just don't want Aston being like really really hot. I don't want her to feel the sun like that. That might sound weird, but I'm just like she could go out in the evening. She don't have to go out during the day when the sun is the hottest. But what was I telling y'all? Like I was talking about my eyebrows. Oh, I was about to show you this. That's what. So I got this pen. As you can see, it's like really thin. See? So I could do those brush strokes if I had wanted. And I tried, but as I already stated, these eyebrows are so thick, it just didn't look right. So I prefer to paint them the way my eyebrows are. It just looks better that way. This is this is the life of motherhood when you don't actually have help. My sister, uh, my niece is sick, so my sisters didn't want to have her around the baby, because she's sick. But so that's what I was going to be talking about. So let me get the painting these eyebrows. But yeah, so it started with like the hantavirus in the spring that made me say like, oh, I'm not really going out this summer. And then it seemed like, well, things kind of calmed down. Like there weren't actually like a lot of reported cases. Like it wasn't like a big hysteria. But we all know, like, stop the buck. We all know if you watch movies, life imitates art and art imitates life. It's literally a cycle. So like those movies, what is this? What is that? How did I get in the bag? So like literally those movies like back in the day, I'm trying to think of one. Like they had a movie, it was like bird flu or something. But yeah, they have all types of movies. And then my sister pointed out like cabin fever with like one of these flesh-eating viruses that came out for the summer. She's like, that's just like what happened in cabin fever. And I remember cabin fever. Because stop, little girl. Because I used to watch Boy Meets World. And one of the main characters in Boy Meets World, he played in that movie, Cabin Fever. And I wanted him to like survive to the end. I was rooting for him. I think he ended up dying. So that's how I remember that movie, Cabin Fever. It'd be funny, like all these years later. It'd be funny the things we remember. My sister said that movie, like Cabin, not that movie. She said life was happening with the flesh eating virus that's out. She said that's just like Cabin Fever, and she's right. Like that toxins in the water. Ooh, and it was so sad because it was like these pretty hot girls, right? And they got sick, and that's what I was thinking about, like the girls I associate with, everybody getting on the boats and traveling and stuff, and I'm like, I felt bad because I've been like staying home a lot. Like I've just been staying home. Like it's always something. Even if I like just didn't feel like it, or something keeping me from going out, and I'd be like getting upset, like, oh my goodness, stop, girl. Um, and I feel bad, like, oh, I haven't really been doing a lot of fun things this summer. Like I'm boring, and more so like boring for Aston. I'm like, I don't want her. Stop. You need to get it together. I'm like, I don't want Aston to be bored. I want her to be able to do fun stuff for the summer. Girl, nope. Stop. I'm like, you're going to be bored, but you're going to be healthy and alive. Because my girlfriend, oh my goodness. Do you see this? It's like insane. Anyways, my girlfriend, oh my goodness. This is too much. Like, seriously. She was like a few weeks ago. She had invited me to go to the beach, and I told her, I was like, oh, I don't have any, what did I say? I forget what the reason was. Oh, it was too hot. It was in the 90s that week. I was like, it's too hot. Let's try next week, right? I'm glad we didn't go because that's when they started talking about, oh, this flesh-eating virus is in the waters. And like, we live in Chicago, so it's not really in like the Chicago waters, but still, people have been traveling, and that's why I'm also glad I haven't been like hanging out with like the guys that I have seen in the past because they travel a lot. And like this one guy, he's always traveling, and I remember when he came back from one of his travels, like he sounded really sick. Like he didn't have a voice. It sounded really raspy and bad. And I asked him, I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh, you lost your voice? And like he tried to, I don't know, he tried to act dismissive. Like he didn't know what I was talking about. Like he didn't realize his voice was all raspy and gone. He sounded really terrible. What? What? Um, but yeah, I was like, oh, you got sick? But yeah, but we just hung out. We weren't doing anything. So thank goodness, because people just be like, when they're traveling, you don't know what they're coming in contact with. So I'm like, I'm glad I haven't really been hanging out with people who travel frequently, because I don't know where you've been, who you've been, what you've been doing, what you've been touching. Because with all these viruses, the flesh-eating virus, it's called something with a V that's out. And then this other virus, it's a it's a virus. What is it called? It's not. What is those things? Parasite. So it's yeah. The sun just went away. But anyways, the parasite. I gotta try to not take too long doing my makeup. Okay. I think she got enough of being clingy, and now she's gonna go play, which is good. Go do your own thing. But yeah, there's this diarrhea parasite. So gross. So that's out. That's more recent. And I think that one is more focused on like people in Michigan and Chicago. That's where the reports have been coming from. So that's why I'm glad I'm in the burbs and I haven't been. I'm so glad I haven't been going downtown. And I'm telling you, like I just felt like, oh my goodness, I haven't been doing anything so fun or exciting. Just been like literally a homebody during summer, which is kind of like, you know, you could be a homebody during the winter or during the cold season, but when it gets nice, I'll go out. But every year, there's always something that they're unleashing upon us, and it's like summertime is the prime time to get everybody sick or infected because everybody wants to go out during the summer. Boo, what are you doing? Yeah, I need to shave these eyebrows. Like, make them tame. Because they're kind of like wild right now. So. But yeah, so my sister had called me about that. I don't want to say like, I like to be like aware, but not feed too much into it. Because if you meditate on something too heavily, that's what you will attract. So I'm not going to feed into it and give it life. Like I said, we stay home, but a lot of this stuff is like you could get sick from like the food you eat. And she was telling me like even the water, they're saying the water is contaminated now, not the beach water, like the water we drink. So they're saying like we have to purify our water. It's just really gross. So I do not like that. What else? To my friends, hello to my family. Okay, I'm gonna have to put her shoes back on. Okay, let's put your slippers back on, little girl. Okay, good. Stop, baby. You gotta be careful. Need your slippers. Slippers. Alright, good. Your cartoons. Oh my goodness, it's almost 7 o'clock. Oh, I gotta hurry up. Keep the tutus. Goodbye. Okay, finally. She's gone. So now we can do this for real. Um, it's almost 7 o'clock. I love listening to Russell Hartley. He's about to go live right now in 5 minutes. And he does these live call-ins on Wednesdays. Whew. So I'm going to have to miss it. Because honestly, gluing this wig down, that's what ate up my time. Like, I had like 90 minutes, you know, and now here we are. It's almost 7 o'clock, literally. Where does the time go? Okay, so I'm going to conceal these eyebrows. Yes, we are. All right. So that's all I wanted to mention at the beginning. Just be safe this summer. If you're going to be out and about, be safe. Be careful what you eat, because, you know, they're talking about, like, the water is affected. Like, if you live on the coast, like, the East Coast, they have reports in New York and Florida for that virus. What was that virus? I don't know. Something is the flesh eating virus. So those reports were on the East Coast, New York and Florida. And the person that I used to hang out with, he goes to Florida a lot. And actually, when he came back, see, that's why it's good. When he came back in town, he wanted to hang out, but I wasn't interested, obviously. Because, like, for personal reasons, for my own personal reasons. Because I'm focused on, like, my level up, like, you know, I want more for myself and my daughter out of this life. So I'm focused on that. So I wasn't really thinking about hanging out with him. And I'm glad I didn't, because the girl I would have went with, she was sick. She went to the hospital, and then she told me she left the hospital because she don't have insurance. I said, you can't be walking around sick, infecting people. I said, it doesn't matter if you have insurance. If you go to the hospital, they still have to treat you, and they will just bill you later. Like, you cannot go to the hospital and leave, and then you walk in. I didn't like that. I'm like, you getting everybody sick, and all these viruses going around. So I was glad I didn't go with them that day, because I'm like, because hello, I have asked him, hi, welcome in. I'm like, I have my daughter. I can't be hanging out with y'all and y'all getting people sick. Y'all just contaminating people. Like, no, I don't like that. So everything happens for a reason. Like, I need to do my makeup and stop talking so much. But I like when I can see things like in real time. Like, my third eye is genuinely open, so I see things IRT in real time. I see it through the physical and also through the spiritual, and I get both. I get both visions, and I love that. So like I like, when we be sitting back and we be thinking, oh, I missed out on this opportunity, or I didn't get to do this, I didn't get to do that. But then in hindsight, you see and you realize, oh, that was actually a good thing. That was actually like protection, if we could be honest. Like, I'm not hanging out with no sick people. Like, if you sick and you know you sick and you walking around very selfishly infecting people, being careless and reckless, no. I told that girl when she said she left the hospital, I said, okay, well, you're going to have to go wear a face mask. I said, you can't be going to work and people sick. I said, you got to wear a face mask. She said she did, but I don't know, because I haven't been hanging out with her because, like I said, I'm focused on my glow up, like leveling up. When you want more in life and you want more for yourself, um, you just become more intentional and selfish. You have to invest in yourself. One of my things that I'm working on is time. I need to start waking up earlier because, like, literally, there's only so many hours in the day. And, like, with Aston, you know, she consumes so much time because she needs so much, obviously. So I'm like, if I'm going to have to, like, take care of me, I need to. I literally, I was about to say something. but yeah, like, if I want to make sure that I take care of me for the day, I have to wake up earlier to get that done. So if I want to be able to, like, do my hygiene routine, hair and makeup, just so I'm, like, ready for the day, yes, I'm going to have to wake up earlier. I'm going to have to miss out on a couple of hours of sleep, but at least I like Aston takes her nap, so I could take a nap with her in midday. You know, it's just you have to sacrifice and be serious about what you want in life. There. Uh, I'm glad Aston is, like, keeping herself busy because I'm like, oh my goodness. All right, but yeah, so that's just what I want to say. Like, take care of yourselves this summer. Boo, boo, boo. I wonder how it would look if I was, like, just messing with the camera. All right, so I did that. So I'm gonna just brush it a little bit, brush out the concealer a little bit, and then put the. I'm trying to see if I'm going to do powder or the actual. I'll just do a little bit of light liquid foundation, and then just really go over it with powder. That's what I'll do. Because, like I said, like, I'm not actually going anywhere. Like, I don't have to do heavy makeup. Like, I literally just look decent, just look clean and presentable to create some content. So that's what we shall do right now. Right now. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for joining my live. Hit that like. Yes, if you find yourself coming across my live, smash that like button. If you like the vibes, if you like the energy over here, you already know. You already know what to do. What am I doing? I use the brush. Let me go like this. So what else did I have to talk to y'all about? I don't know. Let's just be safe and protect ourselves and some of you guys. I feel like this is a lot. You see, like there's a lot. So let's see. Oh, put it on my nose. Definitely put it on the nose. What time is it? 31 minutes. Thank you for all of those who liked the video. Thank you, thank you. Y'all then. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? I will say one thing I do like about when I go live on TikTok is you can play music. You can play music in your video in the background. You don't get copyrighted, so I do like that. But there's also a lot of things that I don't like about when I go live on TikTok. Like, I hate that like random people can join your live like co-hosts, and then it takes forever to kick them out. Like they're messing up the video. I'm like, who approved this? So like, my strategy now, like if I go live on TikTok, because you know like they have the little buttons like invite this person to join as a guest, and so sometimes I'm pressing that button so fast that when they pop up the button that says invite them to co-host, I accidentally hit that one also because I'm just thinking it's invite this person to join as a guest. But no. And then they pop in the video and I'm like, but honestly, that happened once, but it worked out. Like the lady who popped in, she was nice. She's a sweet little lady, sweet older lady in Dubai. So she was adorable. And one thing about me, like I love meeting people. I'm a people person. I love meeting people. I love hearing everybody's stories. Like I love learning about different cultures and customs. Like I love learning about other people's life, basically. Like that's fun for me. So it was fun hearing her speak her other language and tell me a little bit about herself in Dubai. So that was nice. So that one I did not mind. What I don't like is when the guys they try to join your live and they be so dusty. Like I am not attracted to poverty. Like ooh, like and I know it's like I know it's like oh it's not like you're a millionaire or anything. No, but I have an abundance mindset. Like most of my life, I've literally lived like careless and carefree. Like I didn't care. Most of my life, I've just been like, you know, like not having any care. I don't want to say like lazy or unmotivated, like just unmoved, unbothered. But now that I've lived, I'm older. There's more at stake being a mother. Now I'm more like focused and more intentional. Uh, I'm actually being more not intentional, just like taking things more seriously now. Like I'm just more alive now. Like I'm actually participating in life basically because I was not participating in life before. Like I was like, whatever. I'm just here day by day, whatever. Come with me. And we all see how that turned out. But um, sorry, I'm focusing on blending this mess. Okay. But yeah, it's like once you start taking yourself seriously and you just begin to like strive and be ambitious and you're just like climbing the ladder of your life to grow. When you're on your own journey and then you come across other people that's like they still in their careless phase, like they don't care. It's like unattractive because it's like, okay, we've been there, done it. Like I already did that. I don't want to be around someone that still thinks that way. Like I want to be around like-minded people. I want to be around people that are growing, have grown to a certain state where I'm striving to be. So that's what I'm drawn and attracted to, ambitious people. So when I come across like bums, okay, but I don't want that around me. So yeah, so like when I was like on TikTok live, like I'm trying to think, the last time I went live, that lady joined, but then two dusty, raggedy, and then the thing about TikTok, kids be on there. So I don't know if they were teenagers or what, but they were some young looking boys, okay, not men, but young looking boys in color, okay, and they just dirty and dusty looking and ugh, and just speak. You know how like when people communicate, you have an idea of their mindset. So certain people that like are high value communicate a certain type of way, and some people that are like more lack mindset communicate another way. So they communicated as one with a poverty lack mentality, which is obviously not cute at all. Like there's nothing cute about it. So they popped in my live. So now it's like four people in the same live, and it's just too messy and chaotic. A, and then B, I'm like, this is my live. I did not want you people in here. You're uninvited. Get out. Wow, it's like really getting dark. I'm gonna plug this lights in. Let's see. It's not getting dark. It's just like the sun is moving behind the tree. So that's what's happening. But yeah, so it's, like for the longest, I could not figure out how to like kick them out of the live. I'm like going on the buttons, like, and I was getting frustrated because I'm like, how did they get in here? And then I'm trying to like, where is the option to kick them out? Like remove, like get out. So they were like, hey, y'all like money? And I'm like, ugh. Like, boy, you know you dirty. You know you ain't got no money. Shut up talking to me. It's just not cute. Not cute at all. Like, ugh. Like, and it was two of them. Like they brothers or friends or something. Like they planned this. Like let's tag team and jump in somebody's life together. I'm looking at the neighbors, seeing what they doing. The dog is pooping in front of somebody's lawn. Anyway, see on this camera, why is it two different colors? That means I didn't really bring the foundation up enough, but I don't care because I'm going to use some powder. Let me get my nails done. See, because I haven't gone anywhere, I haven't been doing anything, which is fine. I don't know. With these viruses going around, should I go to the nail shop? So you talking about people be getting sick at the nail shop? I don't know. It's dangerous out here. Girl, we living in the last days. Everybody about to be dropping like flies. Like, I just, like, a month or so ago, we found out a sibling of ours whom we love passed last year, though. We only found out this last month. Then, like a couple of weeks ago, my cousin whom I love, who lived in Arizona, and he helped me out a lot when I was living out there, he passed. And I was so sad because I loved him so much. Like, he was such a cool cousin. I didn't think of him as a cousin. I thought of him more like an uncle. Because he was elderly, he was in his 70s, and he was just really cool and nice and just always helped me so much when I lived in Arizona. So I was sad about that. I'm like, oh my goodness. Because he was like a cool human being. I hope he got saved before he passed because, you know, he wasn't like spiritual or anything. And that's why I got to plug this light in. That's why it's like Let me plug this light in and then I'll keep talking. Happy. Okay. I don't even know if that light made at all a difference. But we'll see. Alright, let's like my problem is like when I be talking, it's just makes me slow down. But anyway, I gotta work on being more feminine. Cause that's like my aesthetic is like being like more just feminine. That's like what I'm really drawn to. But anyways, back to like my cousin. So now I'm just going to do this powder. I'm using obviously the regular brown one because I'm a regular brown girl. I'm try to see about doing it up here. See? But yeah, like that's the thing. Like, we should always let our light shine and try to walk with like grace and love and truth because we are like the living examples. We're the Jesus that people see here on the earth. So if you out there misrepresenting, that's what makes people like turned off because they like, you're not living too different from me, so why should I be pursuing this God of yours? Like you got the same life I got. Ain't nothing looking so much more appealing. I don't see any peace. I don't see any this, that, and the third. Like at least me, I'm always honest about where I'm at in life. Of course, I love Jesus and everything, but I'll be open and honest and be like, if I'm actively following Him or not. But no matter what, whether I'm actively walking with Christ, I always have peace, and that is undeniable. Anybody who's ever been around me, like they feel it, they see it. I have peace. I have calmness. I have I have some clarity. But since I'm not actively walking with Christ, my trying to do life myself, it does make things more chaotic and clouds my thinking and understanding sometimes. Because if you're not plugged into your source, you know, if you're not plugged into your source, you're not constantly getting that feed. Just like if a lamp is not plugged into the wall, you can flick the switch all you want, but there's no power, it's not coming on. So that's how it is. You gotta stay plugged in. You gotta stay plugged in with the source. But anyways, people should always be able to tell some distinction between you and them if you're like supposed to have Christ in your life. But it's like some people really mess it up for others. Like they live really wicked and perverted lives, and just because they claim doesn't mean it's true. Just because they claim to be a follower or a disciple, or they just throw around the word Christian, then it puts a bad taste in people's mouth, and then they're like, oh, they're all hypocrites. I don't want to follow that. And it's like, no, that's just some people, and they're just saying that. They're not actually a disciple of Christ. Because when you get Jesus, He changes your heart. Like you get a new palate, you have new interests, tastes, and desires. Like you don't want to do certain things you used to do anymore. And even if you do go backwards in life, if you backslide, it never feels right. So you never stay there. That's why I'm always back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because it's never gonna feel right. You're gonna be like, no, this ain't that. You can't go backwards. Once you know truth is kind of hard to be, living in the world basically. Anyways, so I could tell like the way some people talk, I could tell if they've been like hurt, um, by the church or by someone who misrepresented the Lord. Because when a person has a little bit too much passion behind, oh, I don't like stuff. You know, like if they be having a little too much passion behind why they don't, you know, subscribe to that lifestyle. I'm like, a simple no will suffice, but you're like really bringing the heat. So that lets me know you've been hurt. And like even the man who started the whole atheism thing, the reason he started it was because his daughter, I don't remember his name, but you could look it up, who began the atheism. His daughter had got really sick and died, okay? Which is usually what happens with a lot of people. Somebody they love and care about died. Anytime something happens in this world, people always want to question God and be like, oh, if there's a God, if he exists, if he's so real, why would he allow this to happen? And it's like people want their cake and eat it too. They can't accept the fact that there's something called free will. God is not a taskmaster. He don't want robots and slaves. He wants people to freely choose a relationship with him. So he gives us the choice, you know? And some people choose to do very wicked things in this world, including hurt other people. And, you know, there's only so much God can do without interfering with our free will. Because he's a gentleman. He's never going to violate our free will. And then people get mad about that. Why didn't he stop it? Why didn't he stop it? Well, God gives us wisdom and discernment. So, you know, everybody always says, like, oh, I seen the red flags. Like, he's always giving us warnings before something happens. It's up to you if you're going to listen to it. So, you, like, people be wanting to get mad about things that happen naturally. Like, it's just bound to happen. People die. It doesn't matter if they die this soon or this late. Everybody's dying. We're all going to die. You have a begin date and an expiration date. Deal with it. Okay? So let me blend this out. And it's like, I like one point that this person made before. They were like, when talking about death, like somebody passing away that they love. And they're like, realistically, whether they had died this moment or like 10 years later, would it really have made a difference? You would have been upset no matter what. So why does it matter if they died sooner rather than later? You know, like, it's sad. Of course, we're all grieving. We're all sad. It's sad. But, I mean, when you know truth, you know that we're not just this body. Our mind, our energy, our spirit continues. So just because the body is done, the body has reached its limit for one lifetime. Your mind doesn't cease to exist. Like your spirit is always eternal. So your spirit still lives on. Some people, they understand that. Like even science proves energy is eternal. Energy is always in existence. Like, you know, so no one's ever forever gone. They're just not here present with you physically, you know. But you know, like when we're sad and grieving, we're not thinking logically, but there's a variety of reasons why people get upset with God, you know. I get upset with him, but that don't mean I'm gonna like what do you call it? Like disown him. Oops, I was supposed to spray this first. Spray it right here. Alright. I like to like after I spray it, like let it fan a little bit. Because I don't want it too wet when I pick up the blush. Okay. But yeah, like of course I've been upset with the Lord before. The beautiful thing is like he can handle our anger and frustration. Like you could be honest with him and tell him whatever you want. Like I'm mad at you. I don't understand why this that like you could speak openly and freely with him because he knows your heart. So it's like there's no sense in trying to keep secrets. But he already knows your heart, so speak openly and freely with him, you know. All right, let's start doing this face. And, but yeah, just because I'm upset with him doesn't mean I'm going to stop believing in him and start denying who he is and what he can do. No, that's the one you need to cling to, especially living in these last days. Everybody dropping like flies, and all these viruses, everybody getting sick. Shoot, I need to cling to the Lord because, girl, I'm not trying to be on the chopping block. Like, I be so frustrated with life that I do want to like leave this life, but I'm not with no nasty virus. I'd rather leave naturally. Give me something natural, like something, girl, something quick and easy, soft and gentle. No, no, none of these viruses. Okay, anyways, let me finish because we are running out of time. Because I still want to take Aspen outside. I still want her to be able to go outside before it's time to do her milk. So, oh yeah. Make sure you listen to Russell Hartley. Boom, boom, boom. I know he's live right now. He's so funny. I'm going to blend this blush out and then I'll do my highlight and contour. Da, 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 da. I went out earlier this morning. It was so hot already, even in the morning. That's why I'm taking us out in the evening. Thank you for everyone who has popped into my live. Okay. Thank you for everyone who's liked the live. If you pop in, make sure you smash that like button. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you for the engagement, those of you who engaged. That's what I have to get better at when I go live on TikTok, like more engagement and more likes, because I don't really get engagement at all. I'm talking about on live. I get engagement on my regular videos, but I need engagement when I go live on TikTok. Thank you for those of you who are like sticking around, rocking with me. You know what show I've been watching lately? 90210. Not the original Beverly Hills 90210. Not the one from the 90s, but like the remake that they made in like 2008 or something like that. Spin your arms like a helicopter. Spin your arms like a helicopter. Spin your arms like a helicopter. Hello, girl. That's a girl. It is almost 7:30. Hello, girl. Let me see. Oh yeah, I charge it. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Calm down, little dude. I'm so sleepy. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so let's blend it a little bit, and then we will apply the powder and contour and get to the eyes. And we gotta hurry up because it's almost 7:30. So I'm gonna use the little puff pad. All of these are like mainly e.l.f. products. Like honestly, I'm going to go in with this color first. Just what was I telling you? Yes, I started watching 90210, the remake, not the original 90s version. I started watching it because I needed something fun to watch during the summer because my favorite horror series just ended like last week, I think. So their season finale was like last week. So my favorite show that I've been watching, I don't know, like same favorite, just like a show that really captivates me and has my attention is called From, FROM. And I have been watching that. Like, I've been watching that since I was pregnant with Aston. So that show does have some sentimental value for me, because it kept me company when I was pregnant. Because, like, I don't really be having friends. Like, I was very lonely during my pregnancy. So that show, I really appreciated having it because it was very intriguing and interesting and fun to watch. Like, I did not feel like bored or anything. I felt like immersed in the storyline. It's a really good show. People, like, it is frustrating after a while, like after so many seasons, like we want answers, and it just gives us more questions than answers. Like, season 4 just ended. We're going to go into season 5 next, probably like in the spring. So like next year, probably in the spring. But they don't have like a set date, obviously. So they just started their first table read, I think, over the weekend. We'll see. Excuse me. Ooh, sorry about the sun's going down, so sorry about that reflection. Oh, goodness. But yeah, it was a really great show. And I'm like, since that show ended, I needed something new to watch. So I found 90210 on Prime, so I started watching that. It's so. I feel like I have to yawn again. I'm like, I don't know why. Like, I took a nap. I'm feeling so tired. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Good gravy. Let's see. Girl. Ma'am. What are you doing? What are you doing, little girl? There. Woo. I'm so exhausted, girl. Goodness. Oh, I'm so tired. Help me. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Let's try to finish. I will be honest and say, hearing that report about the parasite, girl, it did make me nervous, but then, the Holy Spirit reminded me, Psalm 91 verse 7, 1,000 may fall at my side and 10,000 at my right hand, but it will not come near me. So that's what I have to remind myself. That's why we stand indoors. We in quarantine. We in quarantine until things get sensible. But then it's like, it sucks because then it's like, how can I make money? Like, I gotta make money online. That's why I'm trying to grow more on TikTok, and join the affiliate program. That's why I'm like, it's easier to get a following on TikTok than on here. I've been on here for years, but then again, I haven't been consistent. But yeah, if I join when I join the affiliate program, I'll be able to like get free products and do reviews and all that stuff and get commission if people buy it and for views. So that's the goal because I need to be able to work from home. Oh, girl, it's been an hour. I've been on here for an hour and what my face look like, I don't know. Girl, I'm tired. Let me see what we look like to see what we're going to do. I have no idea. Look at all this acne. So gross. So I think I'll contour now. I will contour my face now. What was I telling y'all? Girl, I'm tired. I keep feeling like I need to yawn. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Ooh, but yeah, I've been watching 90210. It's cute and fun, but like, girl, I'm 33, and it's like teenagers, so I be having to like remind myself like it's a storyline based on teenagers. Cause I be getting irritated. Like, I hate when people are like not being true to themselves. When people are like being followers, people pleasers. I don't like that. I'm like, girl, be yourself. Like, if people don't like you, okay, and who are you? Like, you don't add value to my life in any way, shape, or form. I don't want you, don't need you, move around. You know, I'm like, stop trying to please people. Like, live life for yourself. Love yourself. Like, I don't like that. But then I'm like, oh, they're teenagers. Like, they're trying to figure out who they are. So they care about what people think, which is stupid, but that's what they do. And then, this is back in the day. This is around the time I kind of stopped watching regular television because they kept like trying to like over sexualize children, and I hate that. Like, of course, the people playing that character, they like grown adults. They like 18 to 30s, okay? But the storyline is these are teenagers in high school. And I hate when they try to make it seem like teenagers are doing all this wild, crazy stuff. Some are, but no, not all of them. Like, no. And then you have to remember cultural differences. Like, in some cultures, maybe that's what their kids be doing regularly, but other cultures, no, that stuff is not being tolerated. So I be getting irritated watching it. Like, it's cute and fun. I just hate watching like the parenting scenes because the mom, she be like irritating me. Like, we're cool parents. I'm like, there's no such thing as a cool parent. You're a parent. Like, you stop trying to be your kid's friend. I don't like that. I don't respect that. You're a parent. Children need order, structure, examples, love, guidance. You're not there. They have friends. You're not their friend. You're their mom. You're their dad. Be their parents. Like, have some boundaries. Have some order. It doesn't mean you don't love them. It doesn't mean you be mean. You have order and still have love. But you just be like, hey, this is a non-negotiable. There are consequences. And they just be letting their kids just be wild and rampant. The dad, he's more, he does try to have order. It's the mom who's like so annoying. Like, just, you gotta trust them. Let them choose their own path. Duh, that's true for when they're 18 and over. But under 18, no. They're about to follow these rules. Okay. Like, of course, everybody has to become their own person and figure life out for themselves. But under the age of 18, they're going to follow these rules. Girl, I'm getting tired. Ooh. I'm trying to see if my nose looks contoured or not. What? There we go. Now I know it looks contoured now. Alright, so we did that. I just be using like the excess contour in my crease because I don't be doing eyeshadows. Goodness. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of powder, a little blush, girl. Then I'll bleed it out and then do a highlight and, poke a nose. Hey, little girl. That's it. No more blush. Done with the blush. Done with the blush. Hey, little girl. See? Soft, gentle, natural, love makeup. Nothing crazy. Hello. blend this out a little bit more because that was looking a little harsh. Okay, now let's do a little bit hotter. Oh, good. So sorry. All right, now I'm going in with the whitest white. He said I'm looking for fringe benefits. They so silly. I don't even know what that is. Girl, why does man invite me to dinner for Friday, for this upcoming Friday? And girl, why was the restaurant like basically like a pizzeria? I can't even call it a restaurant. Like, yeah, they sell more than just pizza. Like, they try to fake like they're an Italian restaurant. It's basically a pizzeria. Like, I used to work at Baracos last year, and it was basically like that, like the type of food. And that food is not appetizing. It's not like pique my interest. Like, not interested. So I was actually offended. So I'm not gonna go. Like, I could have countered and been like, let's go to like Gibson's, Carmine's, something. But I just feel like he's really cheap, and it's like, why would I even bother? Like, he's just gonna be cheap the entire time. So why counter? And then there's like the idea like, oh, well, just get what you can out of him. But it's like, no, I'm not desperate. Like, you're not. I don't know. Maybe I will counter today. I'll be like, can we go here? And we'll see what he says. Like, I'd much rather go. Like, I didn't see anything that I would like to eat there. Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm not going to eat anything there. Nothing there is like appetizing to me. All of that looks like frozen food that you can cook at home. I'm offended. Like, I don't want anything. Hey, come here. Get out, Aston. Get out. Thank you. I'm so tired. I need to take her outside. We're almost done with our makeup. Boom, boom. Skin is so bright. Right, I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. Alright, so I'm gonna do my eyeliner. So I'm just going over these eyebrows again now that we're done with all the powder. Girl, like, I have no idea why I'm like getting so exhausted. It's so crazy. I gotta film 4 videos. What else? So we don't need that anymore, then. Alright, we are getting to the end, baby. Baby. Yes, do not lower your standards for anyone or anything. If somebody has the audacity to invite you out and they try to insult you by taking you to a raggedy place, tell them, try again. Try again, because I'm not going. Try again with somebody else, because I'm not going. Yeah. You're not here to please people. Stop being a people pleaser. Stop being a pick me shit. Bend over Patty. No. Or bend over Betty. Whew. That accent is hilarious. I'm just drying this because it's really wet. I always do a siren eye. Like, literally, I go like, hey, pretty girl. We about to go outside. Don't you worry. sorry if I get quiet when I do my eyeliner. Because the siren eye is so... Hello? Mm-hmm. There you go. Flawless. Flawless. All I gotta do is mascara and lips and I'm done. Make sure you follow me on the TikTok. Watch my videos and lives. Lives are better there for music. Like this entire time they're doing my makeup, I could have music playing over there without getting copyrighted. Hey, girl, why does it keep feeling like a Friday night? Thank you so much for everyone who's popped in. We are nearing the end of the live. So sorry if I'm like getting quiet. I'm like randomly sleepy, but yeah. Got 4 videos to do. Alright, we are getting to the end, you guys. We're here at the end. I'm going to wet my hair, revitalize these curls, make them nice and juicy. Sorry, I'm like really paying attention. Okay, Russell is live now. I thought I missed it. No. It's probably like 7:30 though. No, it's probably almost 8 o'clock. Let me see. Probably almost 8 o'clock. So I'm almost done. I'm almost done. At least I get to catch this video because he's so fun. He's funny, but like him and Shira, so like Shira has been major with my level up. Like me, like, and level, like when I say level up, glow up, it starts within first. So I'm getting my mental right first. Before you start seeing like the outward manifestation of everything, obviously. But I'm not giving up. I'm not going to stop. I've seen the life I want for myself and my daughter, and I'm going for it. Still holding on to some morals, but Shira Seven always says, stop trying to play fair in an unfair world. I don't believe in like trying to hurt people intentionally just to get what I want, but I believe in doing what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. No, let me stop. So I already used that. Go like this underneath my eye. I think it's almost 8 o'clock. I need to take ass outside for like 2 seconds. Oh yeah. A girl was supposed to spray my face. You do that right now. No makeup. Boom, boom, boom. Just light, baby, light. See the sun going down. Let me see what time it is. Okay, it's 7:44. I think I should blend it out more. I just hurt my face, so. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need to go. She is going crazy. Let me do these lips. I like to overline the lips because it looks like I have fillers when I do that. If you want to have more fuller lips, definitely overline them. I hear you, ma'am. Like that. Sorry if I get like real quiet. Focus. Perfect. Need to shave my mustache. Ah! Jeez. Well, good thing I'm at the end. Cute. All right. NYX Intense Butter Gloss, baby. Who wants to say something? Whoa. Benefit Play Tint by Benefit. Ooh la 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 la. Pink Lemonade Tinted Lip and Cheek Stain. Don't worry, we're going outside. We got like 20 minutes. 20 or 30 minutes before I gotta do her milk. I see you, pretty girl. I don't know about you, look at me like she lost. Hey. Let me do my little mascara. Boom, boom, boom. Who say something? Alright, let's do this. The 4 videos I have to do, 3 reviews, and then a get to know me video in the sense of like a fun fact about me. So those is what I'm gonna do. Mm-hmm. Mine come, mine come. I'm so tired, y'all. God wants some seafood. Oh, we can't eat that. It'll make you sick. All right. So we did that. Now we're ready. Let's just go over it with a little bit of lip gloss, shall we? Fabulous. I guess I'm going to like wet this hair so it'll look better. Okay. Oops, this has to go in there too. Alright, so this is the finished look. I mean, of course, I'm going to like wet my hair, but this is our finished looky look. See, we're so cute. So cute. I'm gonna wet this so it'll be looking cuter. Thanks for watching. Until the next video.